Forgotten my juice, so give me just a second, you guys. I know my microphone is like right here, and you're probably like, oh my gosh, I can hear all of that. Okay, if you are on YouTube, make sure you click the subscribe button and also the bell so you are the first to know whenever new videos come on. If you are not on YouTube, after this video, go over to YouTube, search my first and last name, click on the subscribe button, click the bell so you get notified whenever new videos come on. The only reason that I say do that on YouTube is because Facebook is notoriously terrible for letting us know whenever people are live. So that will help you stay on top of things. And I'm almost done. And today we're going to talk about the one thing that will help you just own complete industries, okay? It's one thing. It's very easy, but not a lot of people do it. Oh my gosh, that's the best stuff. All right, let me bring this video up in front of me. Tell me about some wins you guys have right now. I love to hear about your guys' wins. Let me know what's good in your life today. Complete industries. Hot dang, I just turned it up instead of down. There we go. All right. So you guys, here we go. Juliet, good morning. It is the best stuff, isn't it? Oh my word. It's amazing. It's amazing. Angie, what's the second one? Mindwise. Mindwise is the second one that I drank. Okay. So you guys, if you do this one thing, you're going to dominate any industry that you're in. I don't care what you do. I don't care if you go door to door selling one sock instead of two, right? I don't care what you do. You're going to own your industry if you do this one thing that not a lot of people do. Okay, we ready for it? Listen. Like I said, it's easy. Listen. You have to listen to your people. You have to listen to what they're saying they need. You have to listen if you're creating products and services, and if you're consulting with them and whatever your business does for them, you need to listen to them and hear what they need. Not listen to them to respond. Listen to them to adjust, change, be able to create a better delivery system if that's the case, right? But you guys, that's what you need to do. I see too many business people out there who just do this. They just push out their content. Like push it out, push it out, push it out. All right? So these people buy this thing and then you just push it at them. Well, whenever they say that they're having a rough time with X, Y, and Z, or they say that they wish that they had this or whatever, instead of bobbing and weaving and serving those people, they just they listen to respond, and instead they take offense to it and say, well, I do this and I do that, blah, 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 right? Instead of listening and thinking, okay, so this is what they're needing. Why don't I give them that? Okay, case in point, I did this yesterday. What I did yesterday in my signature program, the home-based revolution, the one where I promise you're going to make, or I guarantee that you're going to make $10,000 a month within 6 months, or I work with you until you do, that one. People were, there's almost 1,000 people in there right now, and so what I was hearing a little bit was people like, well, how is Martha going to answer all of our questions? How am I personally going to be seen? Really, at the bottom of everything, that's what it was, right? Like, how am I going to be able to, and the price point isn't that much, so it's not like you get personal one-on-one time or anything, because that would, the price would need to be very, very different than what it is in order to do that. But people are like, how can I be seen? How can I be heard? How can my questions be answered, right? And I do weekly momentum calls, which are Zoom calls with everybody, and I specifically have people unmute themselves and we talk about things. There's another place to put in questions. There were things already in place, but the underlying, like, so that's, I mean, it's a good case in point because I already had things set up. So whenever I heard people having this underlying, like, but will I get my questions answered and things like that, I could have just said, well, yeah, that's why I have this set up. I could have just done that, okay? And it would have been technically okay. But as somebody who wants to serve, as somebody who wants to make sure that people feel held, that people feel taken care of, and that people feel supported in their process of growth, since I'm like that, what I've done is this. I sat down with my team yesterday and we hashed out a program to be able to, and this doesn't cost any more, you guys, it's just an added value now. What we did is we're creating a team of people that they're going to be called client support or client success partners, okay? They are going to touch base with every single student that is in there on a regular basis. And they will be that student's specific person to ask questions. So you can ask questions in the group, but they can also, if they feel like they need a little something extra, they have this person specifically to ask, and that person comes back to me and the team and says, okay, this is what we need. And then we create an answer, we develop all of that info, and we can get it straight back to that person. So instead of having this experience of, I'll have to wait and see if my answer or if my question gets answered, or will she call on me on the Zoom call, and all of that sort of anxiety producing stuff. What we've done instead is we've created, okay, cool, let's get boots on the ground. Let's get people that are assigned to students that are in the group who directly support those students. So everybody is being supported, because you, I mean, as a person that creates content or creates courses or are a coach or a consultant or whatever, right? You're one person. So you can't have, like, I can't answer 1,000 questions a day, right? But I do have a database of what my answers would be, what my videos are about. Here's the thing that you need to watch. Here, this is where your answer is going to be. And it's going to give people the understanding of what they need to do to move forward, you guys. That is listening to people, not to respond, but listening to people to serve. Okay, I hear what you're saying. I understand that. And again, I could have done one thing. I could have just said, well, it already exists, right? The support that's in here already exists. I mean, you're not really spending that much money on this course, so, or this program, whatever you want to call it. So, I mean, like, this is what I've got set up for you, because in that price point, that's what makes sense, right? But what I'm doing instead is I'm putting my money where my mouth is. I'm hiring out an entire team of people to come in to support more. And that, you guys, is going to push the needle. That is going to get people successful. So if you're only out there to make a buck, first of all, you're watching the wrong person. Okay? If you're just out there to make a buck, please go watch somebody else. I am not going to be the person that's going to show you how to make a ton of money but not be in service. Okay? I'm going to show you how to be massively successful and also be in service to people at the same time. Okay, so that's what that looks like. And I just wanted to show you guys what that is, because that is what sets you apart in an industry. I guarantee you, I know this because they've told me, every single person in my program right now, when I told them this last night, I mean, the roof blew off the Facebook group. Right? Like, it completely blew up and people were like, oh my goodness. There were goosebumps, there was crying, there was like there was one guy in there that said, I have never felt so taken care of. Like, that is what we're doing, you guys. That is the goal. Make people feel taken care of. Make sure that they're supported so they can grow, right? That is how you completely own an industry, is you support the people in it, okay? That's it. What are your guys' questions? I just wanted to like get it all out so you guys understand. Oh, also, let me just say this in case you're not in there yet. If you're not in there and maybe that was a question that you had, maybe we've already had a conversation and you were like, well, but am I going to get one-on-one time with Martha? That was a question that comes up a lot. Am I going to get one-on-one time with Martha? Well, I mean, there's 1,000 people. We can't do that. Also, my one-on-one time is expensive, right? So with what you're spending on the course, it's not that, it doesn't fit into that. But what I've done, like I said, is I developed an entire team that is going to completely support you, and the information is coming from me. It doesn't have to be directly from my messenger, say Martha Krejci on it, for it to be information that's coming directly from me. This is how you scale a business into multi-million dollars, okay? And we're trending for billion. Like that's the next, because you guys, the good people of the world are the ones that need to have the cash. We're going to be the ones that are changing the way things look out in the world because we have the cash to back it up. We can make things happen, okay? That's why the good people of the world need the money, okay? Just a little sidetrack there, little rabbit hole. I always got to get that one in there. But yeah, that's how you build a business out, because if it's just you can't build that. That's not scalable, okay? You have to be able to build a team and still support while you're doing it. Okay, so if we have not had a conversation, or if we have and you want to talk again, what you're going to do is you're going to reach out to my Facebook business page, Living the Dream with Martha. You're going to send me a message that says case study. If we've already talked, obviously you don't need to do that. But if we have not talked yet, go ahead and send me a message that says case study. What we're going to do is go through some questions to make sure that I believe that you are ready for this, okay? I'm not going to let you buy into something that I don't believe that you're ready for. On the flip side of that coin, if I invite you into the program, I know darn well you can do this, okay? So there is that. Let me get that off of here. What questions do you guys have? Let's see. Christy, found out the HBR modules might have more than one video. Yes. Yes. Let's see. Amanda, hey, morning. It's a beautiful day and I'm claiming victory. Boom. There we go. After today, I'll be one step closer to becoming a financial coach. Oh, I love that. I got to do a radio show on my bat signal. Woo-woo. That's awesome. Let's see. Sophie, I have people coming to me for help. It's happening. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, wow. My win was I sold my diffuser bracelets at my dad's shop. Brought in some money. Boom, pow. There you go. I love it. Let's see here. Ba-ba-ba. Debbie, I was thinking about that all last night when I delivered the info of what we're doing. So generous, overwhelmed with the feeling of caring you have for us. I'm not going to let you guys fail. I'm not going to let you guys. I'm going to give you everything that I possibly can give you in order for you to win this thing, okay? The only way that you won't win is if you just don't do the things, okay? And I don't have any control over that. I can only control what I can do. But yeah, Sarah, as awesome as this is, no big thing will be perfect out of the gate. Even a rock star like you needs to pivot. Yep. Always, always, always. Let's see here. Crystal, you and your team are freaking awesome. Ah, thank you. Mildred, my wins lately. One sign up on ER, one reactivation. Boom. Megan, are those coaches already hired or can I apply? They are already hired. Already hired. We're getting them onboarded. That's just keep your eyes peeled. There's something else coming down the lane, just so you know. It'll be probably a month or so from now, maybe longer than that. But keep your eyes peeled. There's something else coming. I got teary-eyed when I saw your post on Facebook. Let me see. About this new team of helpers. You have the most wonderful heart, Martha. I am so glad I listened when God said Martha is the real deal. Oh, man. It's just it's so fun to serve like this, you guys. It's just so fun. Tina, on week 4, I have changed and grown so much so far. We're only 4 weeks into it, you guys. 1 month. And people are already just rocking a new life. Oh, man. Let's see. Amanda, that is great leadership. I have a feeling it's going to be a game changer for me and many others. Oh, guaranteed. Guaranteed. Okay, let me do a couple more and then I'm going to pop out of here. Talita, you're changing my world, Martha. God bless your heart. Oh, man. You guys, I love this. Let's see. HBR is helping me in ways I didn't imagine. I love that. Carrie, failure is not an option. Sarah, Elise, same. I was amazed at how quickly and thoroughly she pivoted. She doesn't coddle us, but she does give us all the things, so we'll call it spoil instead. Yeah. Oh, man. I love it. I love it. I love it. Carolyn, I have 3 free months of Diamond Lane. Should I get into it now, trying to find the right timing? It's totally up to you. It's whenever you want to get into it. All right. Okay, you guys, I am going to go ahead and pop out of here. You have the best day, and just be thinking about paying attention to your own people. So if you had lead groups and things like that where you actually get people's feedback, if you're already creating courses, if you're already coaching people, make sure that you're listening for what they're actually needing instead of being defensive and trying to prove the worth of what you have made. That we don't always know what we need to know moving into things. But like Sarah said, you pivot. You hear about other needs and you serve those needs, and that's how it goes, okay? All right, you guys, have a great day. Bye-bye.